Righto, let's get to... We had an amazing week with you last week, Nath, where you basically said if you're a modern player playing against the 18 clubs, who would you target verbally and what with?
Grew some legs, didn't it?
The response was quite extraordinary. Have you spoken to Bob Murphy, by the way?
No, I haven't, Jim. He hasn't offered, and I didn't offer an olive branch out either. So I thought if I did offer something, he would have just thought I was doing a Terry Wallace cover-off as he did back in the coaching days. So I didn't roll with it, and he hasn't rolled back with me.
And you think if you had have sent him a message, would he
He would have ignored it and made me fret.
Yeah.
So when do you expect any contact to be made?
I'll probably after the footy season at this stage. I'd probably expect a clip from his wife more than him.
Right, what did you say about him, Brownie?
If no matter how many times he looks at the photo of him on the dais, he's not a premiership player, Brian.
Well, it's an interesting thing. Have we seen a photo of the premiership captain and coach with the trophy yet?
I'm not sure,
I
Bristol.
don't think we have.
But it's certainly of all the sledges, and there were lots of very good ones, it was the one that caught the sort of public imagination.
And that was the one that people got angry about. But they probably should know that we're in each other's wedding parties and we do this sort of thing all the time.
Exactly right.
Yeah.
So where
Sam Butler, Jim, before you move on, Sam Butler blew up during the week on WA radio.
Did he?
Yes.
Didn't take too kindly to it?
No.
Well, this is what we do at Triple M. We go after ourselves harder than we ever go after anyone else, which is the thing that really annoys other people because we actually take all the wind out of their sails. They're like, geez, I'm going to pump some bullets into this bloke. And then when we do it to ourselves, they go, oh, but I sort of can't anymore. Sucked in. Anyway, go, Nave.
Well, I've had a look at everyone in this box, but I'll get to Das and Juddy first from the Friday night team.
Yes.
And just the man with the head in his vice, I'd roll up to him and just remind him that he hangs on the coattails of all these co-hosts. He's got Eddie Maguire next to him. He's always the second man. He's got Brian now muscling in on talking footy. And just like Collingwood lost those 8 grand finals in a row, he just seems to always find someone better.
Jeez.
Juddy, I haven't seen a man feel as small compared to his wife's fame than Juddy at the moment. It seems like he's overcompensating with Judge Juddy, so remind the whole world that he is Chris Judd and not Chris Twigley.
Right, keep going.
You got to laugh at Brian too. He hasn't laughed for a week.
Well, when I was driving down, I was worried about just rolling this stuff out with the mood that was here in between 12 and 12:07 when I was driving down. But
nothing's changed.
I'll head on to Jim Brayshaw. Hutchie blamed his weight and his appearance for getting the arse. What's your excuse?
I just was sore-shouldered in the end.
And the duck. What can be said about the duck that doesn't roll off his back? Everything's been said about you, duck. But I'd roll out to you on the ground and say, it's all about you, Duck. If your life's one big duck fest. Jerry Seinfeld was in Melbourne last week. Some people are genuinely funny. You're not. Damo.
And then I'd kick 5.
Yeah, the makeup girls at Channel 9 told me they use more makeup on you than anybody. To make you look more human than anybody else. I hear that truck they backed up the other night with Billy and Croft had your makeup in it.
Thanks, Brownie.
And Brian, I thought I'd leave you to last.
Oh, no.
Oh, boy.
Careful.
After last weekend and what came out, I know now why Lee Matthews dropped you for the grand final.
Oh, no. Bristle.
Lettuce leaf stuff.
Oh boy, iron guts.
This is what we do, Purple.
Yeah, I know.
That's why I am enamoured with the Triple M style.
He hasn't looked at me yet.
You created the Triple M style, Jim.
I like it. It's all no holds barred from within as well as from without.
It's awkward sometimes. It creates awkwardness.
Well, we used to be able to do 360-degree reviewing of ourselves.
They were very awkward days.
Well, they were very awkward until Spud just couldn't cope with it anymore, so we had to stop.
We didn't talk for an hour after that.
We used to...
Weeks sometimes.
Spud would prepare for the 360 review. He would prepare for a month, and then he'd get to the day to do it, and he wouldn't have the minerals to go with any of the stuff he'd prepared.
And then have the air taken out of him with what everyone else was saying about him and couldn't talk anyway.
He'd just sit there saying nothing.
And then just butcher it when he did.
That's it for 15 minutes. So we did actually, in the end, have to give that one the arse.